Hi folks, Andy here. Back in the day before computers, mechanics used to use some good old-fashioned sleuthing methods to diagnose engine problems and other automotive issues. But with the advancement of technology, figuring out what's wrong with your car, or heaven forbid why that check engine light is on, it's easier than ever. But what specifically can a diagnostic test tell you, and is it something you can do at home? Let's explore. A car diagnostic test is a maintenance and analysis system used by a mechanic to find out what your vehicle's computer thinks is wrong. When you see that alarming check engine light on your dash gauges, you're looking at a part of the onboard diagnostic system. The first era of onboard diagnostic systems, later called OBD for short, were simple systems that checked a vehicle's sensor readings against stored parameters and adjusted settings as needed. But over the decades, what started as just an engine diagnostic for emissions turned into far more. Now, computers have taken over nearly everything in a vehicle. Navigation, advanced all-wheel drive, active handling systems, active safety features, and more. The OBD2 standard was created for the 1996 model year, featuring a universal plug located under your dash and standardized signals being passed to any brand of OBD2 reading equipment. This standardization of technology created a universal language for diagnostic trouble codes. In other words, a mechanic only needed to buy one reader to diagnose any automobile, regardless of manufacturer or model. And as a bonus, the cost of OBD2 diagnostic equipment fell drastically, allowing even part-time do-it-yourself mechanics to use this tech. So how does the diagnostic test work? When your 1996 or later car has an issue, the onboard computer logs a code associated with the problem, and then alerts you, the driver, with the check engine light illumination. At that point, you might head into a dealership service center or your local mechanic, where the tech connects their diagnostic equipment, which is able to read the code stored in memory. They use this information and their mechanical know-how to diagnose and solve the problem. Once the mechanic fixes whatever the problem is, they delete the stored code and perform one more diagnostic test to make sure the issue is cleared. After shelling out a few clams for the service, you are happily on your way. Keep in mind, a mechanic or dealership will usually scan the diagnostic code and read it to you for free. Investigating the reason behind the diagnostic code will cost you, but that fee may be waived if you agree to let them do the repair. Unfortunately, while useful, an OBD2 diagnostic isn't a magical all-seeing genie. Engine diagnostics are limited to the various engine sensors they communicate with. So, what can it tell you? Generally speaking, if the issue is taking place within the engine, such as something to do with fluids or airflow or heating, it'll probably have a code. If your issue lies with the tires, brake pads, headlights, well, these things will have to be figured out another way. Generally speaking, a car diagnostic test isn't something that needs to be performed regularly. If you don't see signs of a malfunction, you're probably good. Some signs that you should have a diagnostic test performed would be that pesky CEL, other illuminated dashboard warning lights, a poor performing engine, or if you just had new parts installed to correct the CEL condition. Meanwhile, you can probably skip a diagnostic test if your vehicle has no warning lights illuminated and it's operating normally, or you just had the oil change to correct the CEL. If you don't see any of these warning signs and a service technician is pushing for one at a high cost just in case, you can probably pretty safely skip it and save your cash. Now, if you're the DIY type or you're looking to save a few bucks on repairs, you may wonder if you can perform a car diagnostic test yourself. The answer is firmly yes, go for it. We here at Bumper encourage you to learn how to do these things for yourself. And you have some options depending on how much diagnostic capability you need and how much you want to spend. On the low-cost end, look for free apps on your smartphone, such as Torque, Blue Driver, and OBD Link. Then purchase a wireless OBD2 reader that plugs into the diagnostic port. You can find these online for under $20. When you connect the OBD2 reader to your car and open the app, your phone turns into a code reader, able to read diagnostic trouble codes and often giving you expanded info on what is wrong. If you prefer a dedicated tool, there are plenty of highly reviewed code readers in the $30 to $60 range. While these affordable models don't offer much more than the code reader apps, a separate tool offers the option to always have it on hand, even if your phone is out of battery. If you're more than just a weekend DIYer or you need the absolute best gadget no matter the price, professional code readers can easily run over $1,000. They usually offer a large display, numerous languages, in-depth diagnostic capability of such subsystems like airbags and ABS. Keep in mind, even the most advanced code reader isn't a silver bullet. The tool can only display what the vehicle's sensors are displaying. Plus, code readers usually only offer a general area to look at, not a specific part. Even the most advanced code reader won't tell you, replace leaking fuel injector on cylinder number 6. You'll still need to do some mechanical sleuthing to get to the real cause of any issue. And deeper mysteries and specialized repairs will probably still require the work of professionals. Do you have your own OBD reader and have you used it? Let us know your experience in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more automotive content and how-tos. Until next time, Andy out.